Well, first of all, I can't tell you how difficult it was to sit on this one and not say anything. You know, we wanted it to be a surprise to all the fans out there, especially the wrestling world. And man, I had such a blast filming this thing. It was brutal, excruciatingly brutal, sitting on this one and not saying a word about it. So, man, July 23rd, it comes out, and we couldn't be more hyped about it. I can tell you that.
It looks awesome. The fight scene was amazing. You got a chain wrapped around your neck. Like you've played professional football. You are a superstar wrestler. That looked really physical and really like challenging. Is it as hard as it looked, Mojo, to be out there and to actually do all like the action scenes?
Man, I tell you what, that filming was. I mean, we got after it, and I don't like to take a lot of breaks. I don't like to rest, so I just wanted to keep it rocking, And we're out there brawling and swinging weapons, and just all kinds of insanity. I was pretty sore the next day. I'm not gonna lie. I felt like I was playing. I just had a pay-per-view match or a big football game. But man, what a blast we had. Henry was absolutely unbelievable. Great guy to work with, very down to earth, humble guy. And yeah, man, we just had a blast. And I was just kind of amazed by, how smooth the transition was coming from first football and then wrestling, right into the world of Hollywood, and, just acting, how kind of, smooth the transition was. And, some of the things I hadn't thought about that might've been a little trickier or more challenging than things that I've done. But overall, it was just such a cool experience. I'm looking forward to much more in the future, and just, great learning experience on the fly.
Obviously, the biggest acting star, the biggest action star in the world is The Rock, somebody obviously that you know. Do you look at The Rock as like career goals? Because he's made it. He is the guy when it comes to acting.
I would say a good percentage of professional wrestlers, maybe 69% to be exact, want to be The Rock by the time it's all said and done. But, not just The Rock, Cena and Batista are killing it. They're on fire, and they're all doing well. And I got to think that, their backgrounds in sports and wrestling really prepared them for that. And yeah, man, we all want to get to that level at some point.
People might know you're no longer with WWE. I've been calling you Mojo because that's what I've always called you. But where are we going to see you go, Dean? What's your future when it comes to professional wrestling, at least?
Well, I can tell you that after WWE, the thing that I'm most excited about is that I can do everything now.
Yeah.
When you're under contract with the WWE, that's your gig. You can't really operate outside of the company. Now I can do everything. So I don't have to be known as just one thing. I can do it all. I have time now to focus on the stock market and trading, because that's what my background's in. I even started a company with a couple of my buddies, the Paragon Talent Group, which is actually here to assist people with what I'm going through right now. Because a lot of guys, once they leave professional wrestling, they don't know what's next, especially after leaving the WWE. They don't know what to do next. They don't know how to represent themselves. They come from this wrestling bubble, and that's it. So we're here to kind of assist people with the transition, to market them, to get them new gigs and, all aspects of life, and just be there for them. And coming from a guy who's going through the same thing, it's been great to continue to work with my buddies and whatnot. But yeah, definitely going to get more into the acting space. I will return to the wrestling world, not immediately. We're gonna hype that one up pretty good right now. We're just gonna take some time and enjoy this freedom and do a little bit of everything, dabble, and just set things up. But you better believe when I come back to wrestling, it's gonna be hyped up, and it's gonna be a big surprise for everybody. And that's gonna be a very, very exciting day for me.